Hello everyone. Salam, Namaste and Sat Sri Akal to each and everyone. My name is Mohammad Haris Khan and you are watching Travel with MHK. So आज मैं पहुंचा हूँ बेल्जियम के एक स्पेशल कासल पे and it is really a beautiful castle. Not only the Belgium, it is also a very beautiful castle of the Europe. So मैं आपको दिखाऊंगा और ये इसका जो कनेक्शन है वो इतिहास से जुड़ा हुआ है और कोशिश करता हूँ मैं आपको इसके बारे में अच्छे से एक्सप्लेन करके बताऊँ ताकि आपका जब भी बेल्जियम आना हो तो आप इस खूबसूरत से कासल को विजिट कर सको। तो लेट्स गो विद मी, इस कासल को आप विजिट कर सकते हैं और आई होप आई एम गोना शो यू ऑल अराउंड अबाउट दिस ब्यूटीफुल कासल। सो 13th सेंचुरी में ये कासल बनना स्टार्ट हुआ और 18th सेंचुरी में इसको कई बार तोड़ा गया, फिर से इसको बनाया गया। सो लेट 19th सेंचुरी Marquise Arconati Visconti, born Marie Peyrat, leaves the building thoroughly renovated by the architect Charle-Albert. They strive for this idealized 19th century image of a medieval castle. The turret, the battlements and loopholes you see now are the 19th century addition to make the buildings appear as medieval as possible for the interior of the castle. They opted for the new Renaissance style, the favorite period of the Marquise. This creates a new historical decor in which original work of art and antiques are supplemented with copies. 1921 and 1924, the Marquise donates the Gaasbeek castle to the Belgian state with the express wish to open the building and its collection for the public. Gaasbeek castle became official in 1924, inaugurated as a museum. 1924-2020, the 20th century is not always kind to the castle and its new style. Moisture, light and the passing of time leave their impact on the building and its collection. The new style become artistic, so-called imitations of a history that is irrevocably overplaced in the household waste. have a special guest, Mr. Yu. Mr. Yu will explain you about the history of this beautiful castle. So thank you, Mr.
You're here now in the apartment of the Marquise, Marie Peyrat. She married Arconati Visconti. Arconati Visconti was a very, very rich architect of Italy. But after they married, he died a few years later and she became widow. But she inherited all the possessions of him. Let's say it was this castle, also a castle in France, and some villas in France, and money, much money. Much years later, she met that man, Raoul du Seigneur. And Raoul du Seigneur was her lover. He was an antique dealer and he bought much things for the castle for her. 100 years ago, she gave the castle to the Belgian state because she went to France and she said the Belgian state can have the castle on one condition, that it is open for public. The park and the castle. Just later she died in France and she is buried nearby Grenoble, I think. She is dressed like a man. Why? She's dressed like a man because in that outfit she could come in the high life. Normally a woman couldn't come there. Now she could go to the high life, and therefore she was dressed as a boy. That's it.
कासल के राजा थे एरकोनाटी विस्कॉन्टी, और ये इनका कमरा है जहाँ वो एज ए बेडरूम इसको इस्तेमाल किया करते थे। ये उनका बेड है। और we have a very special guest on our channel, and it's Miss Louise Isabel. She's a director of this beautiful castle, Gaasbeek Castle, and she's gonna explain. She's gonna tell you why people should visit this beautiful castle of the Belgium. Welcome to our channel.
Thank you very much for inviting me and very welcome in this sunny Gaasbeek. I really love this castle, wonderful castle. It's a history of more than 800 years. And what is fantastic is that you still feel the soul of the people who lived here. So, and that's why it's so fantastic, because if you are interested in the Middle Ages or you're interested in the 19th century, in the Romantic period, you can always find the heartbeat of these people. And it's also in a beautiful nature, of course. We have beautiful trees up here, this beautiful park, this beautiful garden. But what also is, right now we have the castle that's totally renovated and restored, and that's beautiful. You feel, all this attention for every detail, and that's why I love this castle. And of course, a stone is a stone, and an object is an object. But of course, we have a lot of volunteers up here. We have a lot of team, and they make it all that it's coming alive. And that's why we are here, and that we like to have visitors around us, all ages.
And what you're going to tell to the people, how they can come here? Can you explain the location of this castle?
Yeah, so actually it's only 13 kilometers of the Grand Place in Brussels, but you need to take the bus. There is a bus from Brussels Midi till here, and it's just every quarter of an hour that there is a bus coming up here. There's also a metro station not far away, Erasmus, where you can come. So it's not that far. We always think that it's far away, but it's actually very near Brussels. And it's, you are in a paradise. You are in another atmosphere away from the busyness, away from the dirt, you're in the beauty.
And this castle comes in Lennik.
It's in Lennik, yeah.
It's in Lennik.
It's in Lennik, yeah.
And it's a part of Brussels.
It's not a part of Brussels. It's in the neighborhood
It's
of
a
Brussels.
neighborhood.
Yeah, but it's
okay.
not a Brussels. But it's not far away from Brussels. Like I said, it's only 30 kilometers on the Grand Place.
Okay. So it was very lovely to talk with you and to know about this castle.
Thank
you very much
Thank you very
for
much.
coming
and
on our channel.
Thank you and welcome all to Belgium. Huh?
Thank you.
Okay.
In 2020, the castle will close its door for a major restoration campaign. The decision was made to return to the legacy of Marquise and her 19th century new style. After all, recent years have brought a renewed appreciation of these styles, and this restoration respond to that. So this is the history about this beautiful Gaasbeek castle, which is located in Gaasbeek, and it is about 20. This is the bedroom of Paul Arconati. This is really beautiful from the past. So this is a bathroom of Marquise Marie Peyrat. Here is my guest, Mr. Lamoral, and he is going to tell you about the history of this beautiful castle. So, start.
Hello everybody, this is one of the most beautiful castles in Belgium. No, I'm wrong, one of the most beautiful castles of the world. The history starts already in 1300. It's a lot of owners who lived here. But the most famous was the lady who died 100 years ago in 1924. It was Marie Peyrat, and she was a very poor girl, but she had the occasion to meet Arconati, a very rich nobleman, and he was so rich, he had a lot of castles, a lot of villas, but he was also an art lover. And he married her. She came here. This is summer experience. But after the visit, maybe you have seen it already or not, it was delicious, really. And Marie Peyrat, she was a lover of beautiful art, pictures, statues, beautiful things like that. And Arconati died before her, so she left in the castle here alone. She met a new one, also a new lover. He was also a man who introduced her in clubs to meet people who love statues, pictures, things like that. And when Marie died in 1924, she left the castle to the Belgian government, and she wrote in her will that the government has to open this castle as a museum and with all its beautiful collection. The castle was restored 2 years ago. Now it's back open again with a lot of changing, with a lot of beautiful collection. So it's not for me the first time I visit a beautiful castle, but I'm always a little bit sentimental. So when you come to Belgium, please visit it. This is a dream castle of Marie Peyrat. Bye, see you. Hello, welcome. We're sitting here in front of my dream castle, my beautiful castle of Gaasbeek. And I hope when you visit Belgium, you visit it also, because it was the place where Marie Peyrat played a very important role, and you can see her collection still here in the castle. It's open from April every year until November. So see you. It's one of the most beautiful castles in the world.
So this is the history about this beautiful castle, Gaasbeek Castle, which is around 20 kilometers away from the city Brussels. So if you come to Belgium, I would love to suggest to you to visit this beautiful hidden gem of Belgium. and I'm sure you're gonna love this place. So keep watching Travel with MHK. Thanks for watching this beautiful video. Bye bye.